In an often chaotic world, finding time for stillness and a little personal peace can be difficult. So I'm joined now by world-renowned meditation teacher Bob Roth, who's responsible for guiding thousands on the path to healthier lives through meditation. An updated version of his worldwide bestseller, Strength in Stillness, The Power of Transcendental Meditation, is out now. Bob Roth, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us tonight. We really appreciate it.
It's really wonderful to be here with you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being with us. Now, for those who don't know, just start with the basics here. Explain what transcendental meditation is. I've heard you use this analogy, comparing the mind to an ocean.
Yeah, if you think of a cross-section of an ocean where you have choppy waves on the surface, but the depth of the ocean is silent, our mind is much the same way. Surface of our mind is choppy waves. It's like the gotta mind. I gotta do this and I gotta do that and I gotta call it all the gottas. And yet, deep within every human being, the hypothesis is that every one of us, we don't have to believe it, we don't have to, it's there. Deep within us, there's a level where the mind is already settled and quiet and calm and alert, just like the ocean. And all transcendental meditation is a very simple, natural, effortless technique that allows anyone from 10 years and up, anyone to just settle down and access that inner calm that lies within each one of us. And when that happens, those are nice fancy words, but when that happens, according to hundreds of published research studies, the body gains a state of rest deeper than the deepest part of sleep. So it's a very real thing and easy to practice.
You mentioned that it can help you get more sleep, have a little bit less stress. I think that sounds good to all of us. Help us understand, what are some of the other sort of unexpected impacts, some of the other ways that this practice could benefit someone's life?
Transcendental meditation is not just some sort of like hippy-dippy thing that can make me feel relaxed in the moment, but it actually has a profound transformational effect on the way my nervous system functions, my cardiovascular system functions, my respiratory system functions. It's a very holistic, integrated approach that's being used in hospitals and businesses and military bases all over the country right now. So the unexpected benefits are this holistic, from reducing stress, reducing anxiety, depression, to increasing happiness, to giving us more energy, allowing us to sleep better at night from one simple practice.
And you talk about all of these amazing benefits from one simple practice, as you put it, but I'm sure you've heard this from people. They say, I'm just too busy. I don't think I'm going to be able to find the time. I'm not so sure if meditation is really the right thing for me. What do you say to those skeptics?
Oh, well, I welcome skeptics. I think a person should be very skeptical. What I say to a person who says they don't have the time is I say, yeah, nobody has the time. We're just, oh, I got 20 minutes twice a day to just burn, nothing to happen. On the other hand, there's 1,440 minutes in a day. And if we don't have a few minutes in the morning and in the afternoon to allocate for our own physical and mental health and well-being, I think we may need to reprioritize, because the fact of the matter is the stress, the tension, the pressure, it's not getting any less.
So let's talk about how you get started then, right? I mean, there is a very real technique to this. So what are some of your tips for someone who's a beginner in the world of meditation, who might be intimidated by trying it, but is ready to take that leap?
The first thing that I would suggest is a person take a little bit of time and do the research. The thing is, meditation properly understood and practiced is very simple. It's accessible. It's not difficult. If you're trying something that's hard to do and frustrating, then try something else. So my first suggestion is research and then give it a try.
How have the events of the past few years, including, of course, the global pandemic that, of course, caused so much stress and uncertainty for all of us, how has that impacted your approach to both teaching and practicing meditation?
Well, the message is the same. Here's a simple, natural, effortless technique that you do for a few minutes in the morning and the afternoon that will give your body a state of rest deeper than sleep, that wakes up the creative networks in the brain. That's the same message. But the focus, the importance, the impact, that's never been greater. And so more people are now coming forward, and they're not looking at meditation as if it's some fad or some trend, but they're looking at it as for what it is, a legitimate medical intervention that can address some very serious problems that we're all facing, along with eating properly, along with exercise, along with getting enough sleep. there's been a missing element, and that missing element is addressing the mind, giving the mind an opportunity to settle down, access that field of silence that already exists within us, and the transformative effects that it brings.
And I think you are right. Finding ways to de-stress, finding ways to fight burnout certainly has not been greater than it has in the last few years. Bob Roth, thank you so much for joining us. The new version of Strength in Stillness is available now wherever books are sold. Thank you for giving us a lot to think about, Bob.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to talk.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.